Good morning, everyone. I am HARSHAVARDHAN BHUPATHI and my teammate DILIP KUMAR PITTALA. So, our project presentation is about laptop price analysis. And so, basically, our research questions in this project is the firstly, we need to find the price variability of laptops with and without bundled applications. So, the secondly is do the configuration, battery hours, and RAM and process speed and bundled applications would impact the price of the laptop or not. So the third one is the price of laptops with and without integrated wireless and using the ANOVA. And the fourth one is the battery life, RAM, process speed, and integrated wireless. And the HD size of the laptop does affect the price of the laptop or not. So we need to find the solutions for these questions. And so coming to the next thing. So basically, to introduce our about our data, we have collected and used the data is about laptop sales that contains the prices and specifications of laptops, which helps in the prediction of price. So basically, this research involves the analysis of relationship between the dependent variables uh, and independent variables. So the dependent variable we have is the sales price, and the independent variables we have lot of things like I mentioned before, like the RAM, the screen size, and the integrated wireless, and etc. So we have used two approaches here. We have used ANOVA to find the variability in the prices, and the regression analysis that is used to find the relationship between the independent variables and her dependent variables. So I and my friend Dilip have worked on the two different ANOVA questions and two different regression models. So basically, to start with the business understanding, so basically the methodology we have used is the CRISP DM. So the first step in the CRISP DM is business understanding. So multiple regression model is used to develop the model. So we have used the multiple regression model here, and we all used MS Excel, which is a very good analytic tool and statistically well equipped tool is used to analyze the data. And we have the variables in the data set that are divided into dependent and independent variables. So in this analysis, the relationship between these two variables is determined and shown by some of the statistics and the graphical notations. Yeah. So coming to the data preparation, so how the data is prepared. So basically the data contains like the 9 columns and 99,999 rows. uh, Sorry, pardon me. So basically data cleaning has been done to perform whether the missing values exist in the data and whether they must be removed for the data to be consistent and correct. So by performing the regression or ANOVA, we can make these analyses worked out by using data analytics option in the Excel. So look, we're looking at this table. We have these are the features that exist in the data. We have the configuration, the specific hardware and software details it represents, and the price represents the cost of laptop model, and the screen size, in this case the display size, the battery life or runtime, and the RAM of the laptop, and the process speed, and integrated wireless, whether it contains Wi-Fi or not, and HD size, the hardware size, and the bundle applications. It's like a group of applications bundled into one thing, like it contain one or more software programs. And coming to the descriptive statistics, basically we have done some descriptive statistics on each of the feature that we have. So you can see the configuration, price, and these has different statistics. You could see here like mean, standard error, median, more. So this describes the shape of distribution of each feature, as you could see of all these features. And you could see the skewness, the kurtosis condition, and the standard deviation, minimum, maximum, sum, and count that exists in the each feature of the data. And coming to the some of the EDA. So EDA is exploratory data analysis. That is a key factor to explore more about the data. So basically, you could see the count of laptops that has bundled applications, and the laptops without the bundled applications. You could see the laptops with the bundled applications more in the data that we have. And coming to this, the second one here, the screen size. The screen size that represents how, along with the price, you can see the screen size versus price here. The price range of 17-inch screen size is more has a huge has huge range when compared to the 15-inch screen size price. And the bottom you could see the histogram here that has set the RAM each laptop, you could see that we have more of 8 GB RAM laptops in units in the data, and we have the lowest of 16 GB RAM here. And coming to the correlation, so basically the correlation defines the strength or the weak relationship between the features. So how the features are correlated between them. You can see the highest correlation between screen size and the configuration with 0.84 here. That has a very strong correlation. We also have very strong correlation with the price and the screen size and the battery and the configuration, and a lot more. You could see the negative strong correlation here with the RAM and the HD size here. And the first question to be answered is, so basically perform analysis to find the variability in the price of our laptop that contains bundled applications and that doesn't contain bundled applications. And I've considered the conference interval of 0.05. So what I found after doing the another single factor here is, you could see the p-value that has a 4.5e, which is almost close to zero, and see the p-value that is less than the significance level of 0.45. So I could see clearly that we can truly reject the null hypothesis, and we can conclude that the bundled applications has a major role playing in impacting the price of the laptop. So coming to the second research question, where we have tried to build a regression model, that is a multiple regression model with the different dependent features like configuration, battery life, process speed, bundle applications, and we have tried to build a regression model between them. And I found out that it has shown the significance f value is zero. That is a p value is zero, which is obviously less than the confidence interval. I mean the significance level. And I could see the each feature that I have taken here as a p value of around zero. So that is also, each feature is also is statistically significant. We could clearly say that the p-value is less than the significance level. So I could clearly say this model is statistically significant. So coming to the third research question, we have tried to perform the another ANOVA analysis to find the difference variability of price, but this time with the screen size. So coming to the doing like another single factor, you could see that the p-value is again zero. So we could see the p-value is less than the significance level, which is 0.05. So you could see that we could reject the null hypothesis, and we conclude that there is something about the screen size that affects the price of the laptop. So coming to the final model, the regression model that we built on the battery life, RAM, and process speed, integrated wireless, and HD size. That decides whether the price that they impact the price or not. Well, you could see the significance of value is zero. So, and each feature that I have taken has a value of zero. So we can clearly see the features are statistically significant, and the model is statistically significant since the p-value is less than the uh, the significance level value. So I could see some of the limitations here, that the factors that affecting the price of laptop just could not be limited to few predictors that which we use it to build the model, because there are also some other factors like GPU and SSD that are truly game changers in impacting the prices of the laptops. So the model cannot be highly effective in the predicting price. So more samples, what I wish or what I would try to recommend here is, we can use more samples and more predictors that could be examined within the study for the better results. Thank you.